Hey guys, welcome to my first video. And today we're going to talk about AiTM or Adversary-in-the-Middle. It's not a new concept, but it's become the go-to technique for bypassing MFA at scale. Forget credential stuffing, forget brute force. This attack lets you do the authentication yourself while the attacker watches and copies the result. Here, the attacker deploys a reverse proxy between your browser and the real login page. And once the proxy is live, the trap is set. He didn't have to build any of this. He just had to rent a phishing as a service kit for a few $100s. It's got pre-built fake pages, working proxy, live credential dashboard, all of those. You type your password. The proxy intercepts it, copies it, and forwards it to the real site. The real site then accepts it. Here we learn that MFA alone is not going to protect your account. The proxy relays the MFA challenge to your phone. Like in this example, you enter the code 782341. The proxy captures it and forwards it to the real site within the same 30-second window. And then MFA is bypassed in real time. Both sessions get authenticated. You and the attacker are now logged in to the same account simultaneously. The real prize isn't your password, it's the session token. After login, the server issues a signed cookie that proves you are already authenticated. The proxy intercepts it on the way back and copies it. He now holds a valid authenticated session. No password needed, no MFA prompt. Cracking passwords can be a pain sometimes, with a lot of people now being aware and creating long passwords and strict security measures leading to account lockouts. It gets really difficult. Whereas stealing the proof of an already logged in account is much easier. Why blow up the vault when somebody already has the door opened for you? This is what the proxy actually does. Consider this image. Your login data leaves your laptop as the blue dotted line. It arrives at the attacker as the red dotted line. He keeps a copy and forwards it to the website. You log in successfully, he logs in successfully. Nobody told the website that there were two of you. Both screens say login successful. Only one of you planned this. The session token flows from the website back through the proxy. He copies it before passing it to your browser. Now, he has a valid authenticated session, and you have no idea. After that, he stops watching and starts acting. He loads the stolen session token into his own browser. The server accepts it without a single credential prompt. Logging in is a two-step process. The first one is proving who you are, and the second one is receiving proof that you already did. AiTM doesn't attack step 1, it attacks step 2. Now let's take a similar example that we see in our daily lives. Let's take an example of a visitor entering a building. The login page is the security guard. The visitor shows his ID, which is his username, password, and MFA. He checks it, and then he lets the visitor in. That guard is login.microsoft.com. He's doing his job correctly. The problem hasn't started yet. Once inside, the security desk issues a visitor badge. That's the visitor session token. Every HTTP request your browser makes after login includes that token automatically. Flash it at the door and you're through. No ID check needed. The server trusts it completely. And when the visitor logs out, he returns the badge. The security then invalidates the session token. The problem here is, whenever someone steals your badge, they can use it as long as it's valid. They can enter the building or exit the building and enter again, whenever or however they feel like. Here are some ways you can stay safe. You can never stop an adversary from trying, but you can always make it harder. Always log out once you're done. Avoid logging into shared computers or public computers or shared Wi-Fi. Check active sessions regularly and log out from any unfamiliar ones. And last but not the least, enable MFA. And now, let's recap what we learned. What a session token is. It's like a visitor's badge. And how it works. It lets you in without showing your ID again. And the risk. If it's stolen, someone can use it however they want and whenever they want, as long as it's valid. And how to stay safe. Always log out. Avoid public devices. Check your sessions. Enable MFA. Thank you.